There's a lot of weird shit happening in the world right this moment. Evidently, a little while ago, Putin was flown into the Ural Mountains. President Putin, I guess, from Russia, heading for his bunker. They're moving nukes around or something, I heard. And live ones with actual nuclear warheads, not not just ICBMs. Also, there's been a lot of chatter. It was also, excuse me, neck's killing me right now. It was also something I just saw that I forgot about. Evidently, the 25th, or was it, sorry, the 24th, which is just now, today, there's a lot of people predicting rapture. Something's getting ready to happen, folks, I'm telling you. And I woke up again. This has been happening to me pretty frequently. I wake up and I can't even describe it. Heart beating fast, having weird feelings, anxiety, I guess you'd call it. And it's like a couple weeks I keep getting this. So I started looking on the internet. It's probably maybe I should give the hey, who's this? Robert, how you doing? Exactly. Why am I up? Dude, something's getting ready to happen. I woke up suddenly again a little while ago, and I just been feeling really like shit all of a sudden, like adrenaline rush. Yeah, I hope I am, dude. So I got up and I started looking at the internet, and Putin right now is heading for a bunker, according to what I heard. New York Prepper just did a report. He's evidently he's heading to the Ural Mountains, and that's I guess his bunker's up there. And they said, what's the other thing? I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit asleep, still not clear headed right now. So I was checking around the internet and everything, and what was I going to say? Oh, I saw a report that they're moving nukes around in Russia, evidently. Whether it's true or not, I can't tell you. I just know what I saw and just got on here about a week ago. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever that was. So anyway, how you been anyway, Robert? Didn't mean to not say hi. I'm just kind of not with it right now. It's about 4:30 in the morning. It's a little after 4:30 in the morning. And like I said, this is how you doing? Is that Easter? How you doing? Yeah, man. I just had a weird thing happen, man. This happened a couple weeks, not even a couple weeks ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Just had it. Was this? Didn't Putin threaten the Ukraine? Yes, exactly. Yeah. But wait a minute. You look a little stoned. No, dude, I just ain't slept very good. I'm sure I do look like that, but I'm telling you, I just woke up in the middle of the night here, and I couldn't sleep. All of a sudden, an adrenaline rush, and this happened the other day too. Wait a minute, hang on. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Daredevil? What's up, F? I'm from America. I'm over in Delaware. Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware, actually, to be exact. Wilmington, Delaware, I'm from. Anyway, yeah, it's like 4:30 in the morning, and literally, I just had this weird panic attack, woke straight up, and this happened again multiple times, and things were happening. Every time I looked on the internet when this happened, it was like I was predicting it. It was weird as shit, dude. So I came on here. Hang on for a minute. What's it saying? Idiot buying. Exactly. He's going to kill us all. They're pushing for World War III. Exactly. He's going to burn everything down. Yeah, if he can't rule over the country, he'll burn it down and rule over the ashes. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, hang on. I got my phone charging here. Let me pull a plug for a minute. I can actually feel the electricity through that zapping my hand. That's weird as shit. Anyway, let me see something here. Right now, I got 16% on the battery. So I just pulled the damn plug so I can hold the phone. It felt like it was like electrocuting me, a real mild shock going through my hand I guess from having it wired up there. Anyway, I'm sorry for making almost no sense to you guys. Literally was sleeping for most of the night and just woke up, and this happened, like I said, a couple days ago, and something else big was going on. And every time something like this has happened to me, I hop on. If I can't go back to sleep, first I look, and usually there's something going on. A few months back, I had a similar thing. There's a video out there I did where I woke up and I had a dream or something that a bridge was fell down or something. It was right when I think it was during the end of the summer when there was a bridge out in where the hell was that? Missouri, not Missouri, maybe Wyoming. A barge ran into it. It was after the Baltimore thing. So anyway, I don't know how to explain it because I don't consider myself psychic or anything, but I've been getting weird freaking adrenaline rushes and dumps. Like I'm asleep and I wake up all of a sudden. It's usually around 3 o'clock most of the time. But I must sound like I'm crazy as hell, and I'm not, dude. I'm telling you, this is some weird shit. Anyway, I think something's getting ready to happen. I really do. The other day, I was hearing that multiple people are calling for the rapture on the 24th. Now, it even says that no one man will know the time or date, but as it gets closer, you wonder if God's letting us know. What's that? It makes sense. You might have. What's GAD? Wait a minute. Maybe. Oh no, 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 Robert. Yeah, but yeah, it's probably stress, but I don't know. Generalized anxiety disorder. All right, maybe, dude, maybe. And you know what? When I wake up like that and I jump on the internet, I'm probably throwing gasoline on the fire. In other words, what what I'm saying is, it's you turn on the fucking internet any time of day, you're gonna see something bad. But I'm telling you, I do feel like something's getting ready to happen. I'm not trying to freak anybody out. So, and you might be right, dude. It might be jack shit, nothing. It might be just anxiety. Exactly. You're exactly right, PJ. I'm hearing that. And nobody would want to come on here and look like a lunatic spouting off like I am now in the middle of the night. So I'm telling you the truth. I really felt like something's getting ready to happen. I think I don't know how to say it any better than that. You might be right. It might just be anxiety, but I think that I would have a problem I wouldn't feel good about, put it that way, if I was given a warning or something and I don't say something about it. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of nuts, but it's possible that God woke me up. I'm not saying He did. I don't know, and maybe I'm supposed to be on here looking like a fool at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30. I don't know, but I'm trying to do what I felt like I needed to do. It's Wilmington, Delaware is it's kind of it's on the East Coast. First off, in case you don't know, I don't know where you're from. And No, it's just like any other small city, Wilmington, Delaware. This is the weird thing. I'm actually on the edge of Greenville. Okay, guess who else lives like a couple miles from me? No, no bullshit. Joe Biden lives up in Greenville. How weird is that? He's Delaware. He was a senator of Delaware back in the day. I actually met him in a gas station a long time ago when I guess he was running with Obama. Yeah, yeah, ain't that whacked? Sleepy Joe. Yeah, he's Sleepy Joe. I can't sleep. I'm sleepy, unsleepy Josie Wales. Yeah, if I had whiskey in the house, I might actually do that, Robert. What's to say? Yeah, exactly, dude. And 333. I've been getting that a lot. I Why would everybody be reporting that and saying that? There's something more going on here. It's not sheer coincidence. But when things like this happen, I feel like coming on here and saying something like I'm supposed to. I mean, the fact that as old as I am, I'm doing YouTube channel and I can't explain why I ever started doing it. Maybe I was told, spiritually. Maybe God dropped it on me to do that, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm speculating. I didn't hear any audible voice say, "Yo, make a YouTube channel" from God or anything. I just started doing it. Sleepy way. Yeah, exactly, Robert. But I'm telling you, I've been. Hey, Tammy on here? I don't see her. Mass one's there. Hey, you woke up too at 2:30 a.m. Hey Tammy, thanks for stopping by. I threw a text over there. What's it say? Yeah, something's up, dude. And they're saying maybe it is just anxiety. Yep. Hey, Spirit in the Sky Blue, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. This is wasn't planned. I just woke up, turned on uh, the internet on my phone, just trying to figure out why the anxiety rush. This happened a couple times in the last week or last 2 weeks. And maybe I'm looking like a lunatic on here, but I couldn't go back to sleep. So here I am. What's this? The whole squad woke up. It's a Yeah, dude. It's a sign. You're right. Everybody got up, and there's something getting ready to happen, dude. Yep. Here's the deal. Just pray to Jesus. Hey, Fred's even on here. How you doing, dude? Yeah, it's like old home week. Everybody came out of the woodwork because Crazy Josie Wales turned on the live stream machine. I couldn't sleep. Something happened. It's actually looking like a good live stream. I got a whole bunch of people on here. So anyway, yeah, I just had same thing happened. I think I was telling somebody, maybe it was Tammy or somebody on another live stream a few days ago, and she said she actually saw. She just got onto the live stream after I ended it. It was about this time in the morning too, or something. So yeah, at least it wasn't a wake. I mean, it wasn't a waste. We're all on here. Yeah, it's not like there's one person on the live stream besides my crazy ass. Because a lot of times only one or two people at this not that time of night. You'd think crazy sleepy. Change my YouTube handle. Crazy sleep. Crazy unsleepy. Couldn't go back to sleep. Yeah, maybe. Good for you, Maswan. I wouldn't mind having a shot of whiskey or something. I could go the hell back to sleep. Yeah, that's cool. You're wide awake in America, living at large in Ohio, rocking it, right? Listening to music, staying up all night there, Tammy. 'Cause I was snoozing pretty good, and all of a sudden I woke up suddenly. 3:30, dude. That's exactly the last couple days I've been looking at the freaking clock. And you know what? I think, Tammy, were you telling me this too? 3:33 in the morning. I've been waking up. Crazy as shit. Every time I turn around and look at the clock, it's 3:33. Whether it's in the afternoon or it's really something weird's getting ready to happen. Yeah, Dale Gribble Wales. Exactly. I'm getting a lot of aliases. It's crazy shit. 3:30. See, there's something to this, dude. There's no way in hell this is all sheer coincidence. 3:33. You did say that, didn't you, Tam? I'm having that same thing happening. Yeah, yeah, we're woke. I don't think we're woke, dude. We're awake. There you go, Mass One. Maybe he is. Wow, that's pretty cool, dude. Maybe God's letting you see that, or have not just you, but there. It's a sign, Mass One. He's in heaven. He's chilling, and he's waiting to catch up with you again. Wow, that's crazy as hell, dude. We're all waking up at that time. You know what's even crazier? I said on my live stream earlier tonight, like hours and hours ago, Tammy was there. She can vouch for this. And Mixed Media and a couple other people were on there. Mixed Media girl was there. And Mass One, you might have been there. I can't recall whether that was yesterday or what. Anyway, I said we're probably all going to see each other if we get raptured out of here. Maybe we'll all end up somewhere in the same spot. Who knows? Yep. What's it say? God's letting us know something's going to happen at this time, so we need to be ready. Right, PJ. Hey, PJ. I don't know if you're subscribed, but I'd appreciate if you do. That would be cool. Thank you for coming on. All you guys. Appreciate all you guys hopping on here. Thought I was having a meltdown. Woke up and I just felt like the need to go on here, like I was supposed to. You had that happen last night too, dude. Are you on there? Are you on my channel? Yeah, okay. Man, that's the next thing. See this? I had a freaking head injury, literally in the beginning or about a month ago. Fell and smashed my head at work, and then I had a car accident 2 weeks. So everything's all fucked up for me. I think I should have got checked out. I mean, I can't explain it. So I'm thinking maybe something there going on, but now this is too much. This is way more than just a coincidence that everybody's on here. Oh, my whole what is Nuggets on here? I didn't see he was on. You mean Mark from Ireland? He was on the other live stream a day ago or something. Hey, holy shit! Even mixed media is showing up. That's awesome. Yeah, maybe. No, you know what, mixed media, you might have been right. I'm having, I can't remember when things happened in what order sometimes. It sounds crazy. This is unbelievable. Like all my mods are on here and everything. Cool. Thank you, PJ. Appreciate you, dude. By the way, where are you from? Are you from the United States, PJ? Or are you in another country? Well, yeah, you say if I ever hit my head, I should get checked. The Democrats fact checked it though, so doesn't that count? They didn't checked. Get a marker and put a check on my head. No, I'm kidding around, but you're right, dude. Because that's the way I handle stress. I joke about it. When my world's burning up around me. Yeah, she may come on. She's out in California. She's just running a couple minutes late. Yeah, you're right, dude. You're absolutely right, Mass One. You know what stopped me? Couple things is I didn't want it when it happened. I was sitting in the emergency room for like 3, 4 hours, and I just ended up saying, "Fuck it, I'm going home." That was the first thing. Second thing, then I got in an accident. Wait a minute, what's it say? Wait a minute. Oh, who me? I'm in Wilmington, Delaware, PJ. If you're asking me. Pretty much everybody on the live stream that I'm talking to that are in blue, all my mods are from America. I do have a mod from the Middle East, actually, believe it or not. I haven't seen him for a while. Bidenomics, exactly. Um, how you know, take a guess at it. Take a guess. What's your name? DOCS. Just take a guess at how old you think I am. Nobody tell them if you know. I, Take a look at me. I'm an old. Wait a minute. I'll give you a hint. I'm pretty damn old, dude. I'm 60. I used to thought I had it like a baby face, but now it's like a wrinkled baby. That's what happened to me, mixed media, while I came on here. God woke me up at 3 a.m. We're all saying that. Go through the chat, you'll see. Go back in the chat. This isn't sheer coincidence. We're all on here because we're supposed to be. Right. I got tired of waiting, dude, at the hospital for that. End up rolling out. As a matter of fact, it was the day I was looking for Tammy to tell her I was going to start my live stream late. I went to your channel. She was there, and I said, "Hey," and yeah, I hit my head. I'm joking about it and shit. I'm blowing it off because that's what I do with injuries. I don't know. Exactly. That's another name for me there, Robert. There you go. Throw that in the alias column. Another alias, wrinkled baby, wrinkled baby face. Right, right. It was a big freaking. I hit my head. I tripped and fell and smacked on this big steel nozzle on a giant soup kettle. You fill it up with water, you make your soup, and this thing's like about 2 feet, 3 feet wide. It's anchored to the floor and it has a handle to dump the thing, and it goes. It's probably about a 3 or 4 foot high soup kettle. I fell and I started to try to save myself and put my hands out, and I somehow hit my head and I went bang, and it kind of jerked my head back on the nozzle. And I get up and I thought I hit the water. There's a spigot on that for filling up for making soup, like that hangs over the kettle. I was like, shit, I turned the water on. My hair's all wet. It's running down the top of my head. And I get up and my boss comes over. He's just staring at me like, what the hell? He didn't say a word. And there's blood running down my face. And I didn't know it. I'm like, ah, fuck, I got my hair's all wet. I must have hit the. I was embarrassed for falling. It's like that old person, I've fallen and I can't get up. So I hopped the fuck up. I'm hanging on to the side of the soup kettle, pulling myself up real quick because I was embarrassed that I fell. and and that's when the boss came around the corner. He goes, "You all right?" And yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, exactly. So everybody else is having the same thing with the lack of sleep and shit. Yep, something's going on. Adrenaline rushes and shit. Yeah, yeah, you can actually see that. I got a fucking Harry Potter scar on my forehead now from that. You know? Lightning bolt head. That's another nickname for me there, Robert. Get a divot out of my head. No, but think about how crazy this is that everybody's having the same experience and we're all here spontaneously on a live stream. It's kind of wild. Okay, that's cool. So now I don't feel so bad because I'm turning 61 in December 19th. That's my birthday. Exactly, exactly, mixed media. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. The other day, I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm worried about. All day long, hung with me, and I think I said it on a live stream. I literally sat in the house about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, I got to change my environment. Something's bugging the shit out of me. So I get up and I go out and walk to my car, and just getting out made me feel a little bit better. Got a cup of coffee and I start calming down, which is weird. You're drinking coffee to calm down, but you know, I guess just changing the scenery. And I was talking to somebody where I bought my coffee for a couple minutes. It got me off of whatever the hell was bothering me. Yep, Sleepy Joe Wales. Yeah, so you remember that exactly? Wasn't only a few days ago, maybe. See, that's what I'm telling you, and I don't know if this is from hitting my head or just because I'm doing live streams all the time. Everything's runs together. You know, I mean, like I can't even tell you, like if I did something yesterday or a week ago. It's really fucking bizarre. Sometimes I have to sit there and try to think it out. Really off the hook. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Well, a lot of people, I think somebody said that the other day. They'll drink coffee or something, and I knew people that did that. And I used to be able to drink coffee at night. I used to drink a hell of a lot more coffee than I do. I only have like one cup a day now. Exactly, PJ. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're like, what the hell is this about? Why am I feeling so anxious? I could not put my finger on what was bothering me. I knew I was. I mean, I'm going through a lot of crap too. There's a lot of stress going on right now in my life, but I couldn't single out what it was that was bothering me. Yeah, that was you said that to me, Tammy. I've heard that before about it with ADHD and stuff. Coffee can sometimes make it reverse. Yeah, it definitely is. It's adrenaline, but there's a reason we're getting adrenaline dumps like this. You know what I'm saying? It's might be something so ingrained in the human nature, or like go back centuries ago when people were more primitive, they had to rely on their adrenaline, you know, or some warning. So maybe on a spiritual level, guardian angel, or whatever you want to think, that's what's triggering the 3 o'clock in the morning wake ups and the adrenaline rush. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know what? Deep down, I have a feeling Putin doesn't want a nuclear war either, but he doesn't want to sit there and be they're messing with them. Now, granted, maybe he should have never went into Ukraine, But this looks like a setup from both sides anyway. Like I don't, everything's really weird the way the politics is working everywhere in the world now. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, when you think about it, you know, well, you know what? Hang on one second. Let me make sure. I'm gonna plug this back in. Just deal with freaking. I was getting like an electric shock trying to hold my phone. I don't know if you guys ever had that sensation when you plug the thing in while you're talking on it. I could feel it in my hands. Yeah, 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 yeah. The horns, trumpets, trumpets. I remember that happening back in the day, a few years back, and I don't remember ever hearing that, but I had it happen once. It sounded more, it was like, sounded like a trumpet or a blast or something multiple times, and then nothing. And it could have been like a train or something. So I kind of like trying to blow it off, but it was around the time all that shit was happening. Yep, there you go. Like I said, Mass One, maybe we're all gonna get raptured out of here. We'll all be on this live stream. We'll all end up somewhere in what's called the upper room where Jesus had his last supper. That's basically, I believe we're gonna, if we get raptured out, we're gonna end up in what's called the upper room. Literally, there's people that believe that, and I think it's possible. Like we're gonna be up in the clouds in different dimension, if that's possible. Yeah, exactly. It's a blessing, Mass One, that we can all talk to each other across the country on live stream. Because imagine dealing with this shit with yourself. And now hearing other people saying it, it kind of makes you calm down and feel like, okay, we're all in this together, like they used to say on the COVID scam going on. Remember that saying? We're all in this together. Maybe we actually are. Yep, you're right, Robert. Where did you say you were from, PJ? I didn't see your comment. Are you from America or England or? Oh, Tennessee. You did say that. I'm sorry. Half awake, dude. Yeah, the upper room. That's actually what they called the place where Jesus had his last supper. And they keep calling it. You hear talk, listen to people talking about the rapture, and they're talking about the wedding feast. Maybe that's where we're heading. Maybe you're special there, Tammy, and not Special Olympics special, but special as in as in God's blessed you with something there. Might have seemed like a curse, but you're actually blessed. Hey, what's up? Who's that? Let me see. Somebody just jumped on there. Bobby T, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Who's that? Beppo Mini? I think I said your name right. Yeah, we were just talking. This is how this live stream just started up. All these people that are on here are my mods, and they're living all over the United States. Some in Pittsburgh, somebody in Pittsburgh, California, California, yeah, Ohio, Colorado, multiple other places. And out of the blue, I woke up, and this has happened a couple times to me recently. And one time this week, I made a video. I jumped on there and was talking about. I woke up suddenly, massive panic attack, and don't even know what was happening. And I felt the need to come live, and I was half asleep, kind of like I still feel like I am now, but I can't go back to sleep. And it was hard to make any sense. I felt like a crazy man rambling. But I'm telling you, there's something more going on here. There's no way in hell everybody hopped on the live stream and has the same exact story. Fred was on here. He's out in Indiana and other people, and they're all nobody's sleeping too good, and they're all waking up at the same damn time. Plus, I just heard multiple people talking about they think the rapture's happening on the 24th, which is today. That's some crazy shit, dude. Now, maybe not. Maybe this is God doing a dry run, a drill, a live action drill for us before he pulls the real deal. Yeah, doesn't it make you feel better, Tammy? That at least we're all, yeah, the red half, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it might have. It's over in Israel, right? But I think you're right on that, Bobby. What's this say? Yeah, 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 yeah. What's that? The horns, PJ? I heard that before. You know what? If you go through my archives, I have caught something. I was walking into a Burger King. I think it was my first channel. It was called Josey Wales, and they took it down. I was throwing too much truth bombs out there, so they took my channel down, and it was basically, and I meant it kind of like I was doing not a joke, but like a funny short. I was walking into Burger King, and I was going to put some voiceover or something on it. So I was just walking and taping as I'm walking through the door, and I didn't hear it audibly. I don't think I caught it sounded like I don't know, like a freaking dragon roaring or something. It's a really weird phenomenon. That very day in Australia, people were hearing trumpets. I don't know what the hell I heard, but it's a video. I'm gonna go try to put it back up. It might still be in my archives. I was like made a joke about I forget what it was. If I find it, look for one with a Burger King, like I'm walking into a Burger King. Really weird. It sounds like a dragon roaring or something. Tammy, who were you talking about? Do you remember that video at all? Did any of you guys see that video I had? It was kind of stupid, but it was weird because in Australia they were hearing the horns. That very day it was on the news. Later I saw it. Blew my mind. Exactly, Robert. That's exactly it. Live action test run simulating from God. Maybe he's getting us ready. Or maybe it's really going to happen later today. You don't know. There you go. That's a good thing. Being warm and calm because right now I'm chilling and still full of adrenaline. Actually, no, in reality, I've calmed down a lot because I got you guys to talk to. And I don't feel half as crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. You're right. I don't. You know what, Mass One? I barely drink at all anymore. Literally, I think I was talking about this the other day. Randomly, mostly around the holidays, I might get a bottle of wine, but I haven't had anything to drink since what's today? Today's November. Yesterday? No, no. Actually, I haven't had anything to drink for a while, and like I said, wine's about all I've been drinking when I do drink, and not a whole lot. But you're right. It's good to have a bottle of whiskey around in case you get a sore throat or something. Take a shot, and some honey in it. But yeah, dude, I used to party back in the day. I used to like my alcohol, and I walked away from it. Actually, it wasn't like a cakewalk or nothing. I had a struggle to get away from it. I was the kind of guy. I was a social partier. I would go out and hang at the bar because it made me be able to be more sociable. I was always as a youngster back way back in the day. I was always pretty quiet and reserved. Now I'm a loudmouth on YouTube. Now I'm a complete opposite. When I got away from drinking, I didn't need it anymore. And yeah, I don't know. Bit of red wine. It's right. It's good for the heart too. Yep. Yeah, no, dude. Back in the day, I was addicted. I used to, like I said, I'd be a double-fisted drinker at the bar at 2 in the morning when I was in my 20s. But everybody's got their college years partying. Even though I didn't go to college, I was too busy partying even to go to college. Yeah, but I just don't even have it. I lost the want to go out and hang out. Part of the reason it's so freaking expensive. The other part of the reason is uh, DUI factors. I've never had one. I've been pulled over and managed to talk my way out of it. And I guess I was like, man, this is stupid as shit. Yeah, grew up or changed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, usually like whiskey and honey and lemon. Probably just the alcohol because it's killing the germs and stuff. That's pretty good. 30 in that chat. We're rolling. Glad everybody's here. Thank you to everybody. Yeah, this is completely spontaneous. And by the way, I only got six. You got 30 up there. Hook me up some thumbs up. Come on, people. Throw me a thumbs up. Show me some love. Let's see. Yeah, dude, I used to be a partier, Robert. Well, I was probably your age and shit. 2 o'clock in the morning, I was doubling up on my orders, because we're getting ready to toss us. And is what it is. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mass One. Hey, what's up? What's Left Hook? How you doing, brother? Good seeing you. Something crazy happened. I woke up and this happened the other day, like an adrenaline rush. Hopped on YouTube. I looked on YouTube first and was hunting around because I always do that when I wake up suddenly, and I've been doing it about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I saw Putin is actually heading to his bunker and a bunch of other different things that putting it all together. Something might be getting ready to happen. Everybody else got up and got on here almost the same time, similar reasons. We're all waking up at the same time. That's more than coincidence, I think. Yeah, hot toddy. You're right, PJ. For getting rid of colds and shit. It's probably better than that thing yeah. I can't say the word for the pandemic thing. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you. What's your name, Adam Quainton? Thanks. Uh, maybe we're talking who Scott Spirit in the Sky. Is she still here? Yeah, her channel's great. I go over there. It's a good channel to chill out, and there's always something interesting. She goes all over the place, and See, mine are boring. I'm sitting here in my living room. The Spirit Sky's got some good videos. Yeah, you woke up with heartburn. All right. Hey, that's still you're still here, dude. So that counts. God just used a different method with you to wake you up. Yeah, it was really weird. Like everybody, all my mods jumped on. I ain't seen everybody together for a while. We're all like, there's like one or two hop on, and yeah. I can tell you a moonshine story. Back in the day, I think I was 21, and I was working at a restaurant, and it was New Year's Eve, and I was going over there to party. All these people, the friend's house over there from work. All of us were over there, and I was basically a kid. Even at 21, I was still dumb. Anyway, I had a bottle of not grain alcohol. I had Puerto Rican rum, and I brought a bunch of beer over to this party. And I sat the bottle of Puerto Rican rum up on the refrigerator. I was going to get it later and everything. And somebody had opened the freezer or something, and it fell and broke, and they didn't tell me. So anyway, this guy Fred, that was one of the cooks that worked with us. He lived there. He goes, hey, check this out. He had a bottle of White Lightning or grain alcohol, and he's like, yeah, you want this? And everybody said, no, 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 no. And I was like, I thought it was my bottle because I was already shit faced on beer and everything else. So I said, what the hell's the problem? I grab it and I start to chug it, and start getting ready to laugh at him. You guys are pussies. Because I was a young idiot kid who thought he was going to impress people by trying to like take a major gulp of what I thought was rum. It was freaking grain. Oh my God, lit me up, dude. I couldn't talk or nothing. I'm running around trying to look for a sink to get some water. So, so and the next day oh wait a minute, I forgot about that. Like had like a memory blackout on that. Somebody at work said this nut grabbed the grain alcohol and took a chug off of it. Yeah, and I'm like, no, I didn't. I had no memory of it. And so anyway, like the next day, I was still living at home. I was just about 21. Actually, I think I was 20 because the legal age at the time in Delaware was 20. And it was a big deal. I had already been drinking, since like 18 or something, 17, whatever it was. So anyway, hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So anyway, the next day, because I was living at home, my parents used to make us go to church. So I got in the car, my brother's in there. I'm hungover as shit, and we would drive around the block from the church over by the Brandywine River, hang out there, and then get in the car and go see what time church was over and come home, on time because we were kids. We didn't know any better. So anyway, I remember throwing up, pulling into the church parking lot. My brother, he was driving at the time. I'm hanging halfway out the car window as we going through the parking lot, like from my waist way out, throwing up right as people are coming out of church. And we're driving through the parking lot, yakking, and like I was hurt as dirt for like a day and a half, just lying there. And I probably had alcohol poisoning. Like I had the spins and the whole 9 yards. It was terrible. Oh man. And I had no memory of actually drinking the grain alcohol. Like they told me that. Like, oh yeah, it finally came back to me. Yep. Crazy shit you do when you're young. The Brandywine Mall. You said that. Well, this is actually the Brandywine Mall and the Brandywine River. It's probably miles apart. If you're talking about outside of Philly, the Brandywine River rolls through Chad's Ford actually, but it goes all the way up into Pennsylvania and everything. Man, don't. I got a story to tell you about tequila too. Telling all my embarrassing stories on the internet with millions of people watching me. I don't give a shit. We're going home soon, man. None of this matters. Yeah, with tequila. Wait a minute. What's this? Yeah, man. Tequila's bad news, dude. It'll mess you up. Yeah, alcohol poisoning. Well, again, this might have been my 22nd birthday. We went to this bar. It was like a country western bar. This is about the third bar we hit. It was called the Golden Slipper. It was somewhere near Chester. I don't even think, not quite in Chester. It was Chichester area, and it's in Pennsylvania. And we all went in there, and some big fat lady came over. I was drunk as shit, and she told me, "Come on out." And I went out. I'm dancing around with her. She's telling me I looked like George Thorogood's brother. I don't know if you guys know who George Thorogood was. Actually, he is. He's still alive. He's a guitarist. The weird thing is, he grew up in Delaware, and he actually started off playing in a place called the Chad's Ford Tavern, which is where I grew up, and that was my stomping grounds. But I never met him or nothing. That was before. But anyway, it was weird as shit. My friends were all laughing at me. I'm dancing around with this big old lady. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. It's the last time I drank tequila. I felt like shit for 2 days. Chichester Avenue. Yeah, I went out with a girl years ago that lived right off of Chichester Avenue. That's actually not far from the refineries. Where were you trying to sneak in? Hang on, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. I told a story the other day about that too, Mass One, about sneaking down my driveway late at night when I was living at home, and literally, like it would be like 3 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. And we had this real long driveway. It wasn't paved; it was like rocks, pebbles, whatever, gravel. And I had taken. I didn't want to wake my parents up, so I put my car in neutral, all lights off, and just rolled it down the down the driveway to park it. And I'd be like running alongside and trying to push it, and it was fucking nuts, dude. So anyway, one time I saw my mom was the light was on in the kitchen at 4 o'clock in the morning. She evidently was looking out and seeing my car not there, was worried, and she said like 5, 10 minutes later she happened to look out again, and there it was. She never heard it drive up. It was like beamed in like Star Trek. And I caught shit. But what I did, I crawled around the side of the house, and we had this little office window with my dad's office in the basement area, and I climbed in through there, and I went in. My older sister, her room was empty. She was off in college. I went and crashed out in her bed. Man, did I catch shit the next day from my mom. Worried. I used to do crazy shit all the time. It's a miracle that I'm alive. I remember one time, well, I broke my hand being all screwed up drunk. See, I don't have any knuckles on the end here. Fifth metacarpal, fourth metacarpal. A left hook, you might appreciate this. I was boxing a door hinge. I was with this barmaid, Linda, up at this biker bar I used to hang out at. It's called Bennett's Tavern, no longer there. And yeah, exactly. You're not in prison. Exactly, dude. The shit we got away with is unbelievable. Yep. We're lucky to be alive. All the times I went home and didn't remember. It was like, how the hell did I get here? Guardian angels working OT on that day. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. So anyway, what the hell was I just talking about? My hand. Yeah, I had broken up with this a girl, and I went in. I was getting shitty drunk at the bar, and I'm whipping back shots, and I was doing like we used to do this thing where we would go down the speed rack and point at what we wanted. Like, okay, give me the next one, and just because we were young and stupid, and we go like, whatever the hell was the next in line, and liquor bottles. Man, I'd get shitty, and finally, I got to Sambuca, and that beat my ass. Doing a couple of them. And so Linda, the barmaid, saying, "We got to get out of here. It's getting late." And she was cleaning up. And she goes, "Let's hit it, guys." So, actually, to me, I think the other dude rolled out like not even a half hour, like 20 minutes before. So it's just me and Linda. And she goes, "Let's hit it. We got to go. Can't stay any longer. The state police are going to be checking out why the light's still on at Bennett's Tavern at almost 3 o'clock." So I'm sitting on one of them chairs that like spin around. So I spin around. And I took her literal when she said, "Let's hit it." And I punched the door. They had bat wing doors that go through the kitchen and out the back door. That's how we would leave at night. So I went to hit it, literally took a punched the frickin' door hinge and busted up my hand. Looked like I had a golf ball underneath the skin of my fucking fifth and fourth metacarpal. Man, oh man, I never learned. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The shit that you do when you're young, it's unbelievable. Yeah, we're all still here chatting at 4 a.m. Exactly. Because this was totally unexpected. Like this, the fact that this happened to me, you know, okay, I got you. The thing that this whole live stream happened is kind of a miracle in itself that it was all spontaneous and everybody had pretty much it's didn't go to the hospital after a while. I have a history of not doing that. Like, well, I did go for this when I hit my head, but no, Linda took me. She was pissed. Linda, the barmaid, she took me over there. She got me drunk. It was her fault. Anyway, she took me over there, and I had a fifth metacarpal and a fourth metacarpal. The doctors, or the guy, I don't think he was a doctor, a guy that looked at, checked it out. It was late in the morning. I don't know what you call it, intern or something. He called it out because you got a fifth and a fourth metacarpal break, I'll bet. And I'll bet you I know how you did it. You broke up with your girlfriend. I start laughing my ass off. Linda's laughing. Goes, yeah, that's exactly what he did. So shit happens, man. Exactly, exactly, dude. Yep. This is all real shit, dude. Somebody ought to be documenting this, write a book. Yeah, yeah, you were on. I think I did say that story before. Yep. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I'm lucky to be alive. Some of the shit that went on, it's unbelievable. God's keeping me around for some reason, and I'm sure all you guys have your own war stories, your own things that you've done, and luckily lived through. Hey, is mixed media still on here? You know what I mean? Everybody got their horror stories that they should have been dead and they're not. They're still here. Okay, there you go. I bet you got some good stories and tales there. Hey, that's why they call me Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. I got all these stories I could tell you guys. Yeah, I thought I did. I think I was talking about to Tammy or somebody the other day on here. The shit that we got away with, God was watching out for us. That's all right. That's cool. Gotta do what you gotta do, mixed media. You know? Exactly. Over an extension cord and you hit my head and knock myself out. That's exactly how not exactly how I had, but the same thing. I was like, completely never saw it coming. I tried to put my hand out to stop me, and I managed to maybe lessen the blow to my head on the soup kettle nozzle. But my whole head jerked back, and then I got in an accident, literally like maybe less than 2 weeks or 2 weeks, and I got a wicked whiplash from it. I mean, it's not too bad now, but I've been noticing I go to look down at something at the ground, I get a miniature dizzy spell sometimes. It's weird. I probably took some damage, but I'm still here anyway. Crazy. Yeah, that's right, man. That's one. That's why God gathering all his people together. You see what I'm saying? Isn't it amazing that we're all on the same live stream, at the same time and all that? There's no way that's coincidence. And you know what? Any adrenaline that was left over from when I woke up a couple hours ago, whatever it's been, we've been on here, it's gone. Just being able to talk to you guys calmed me down, got my shit right, which is cool. Because there's nothing worse than an adrenaline spike, and you don't know why it's even happening. It's like generalized anxiety. And years ago, I used to have that, and then I thought it was gone, but it came back. Yeah, I think it was a concussion, mass one. Yep. And me, I just try to roll through the pain. I don't like when I broke my hand. I was making jokes about it while they're looking at it. I never. I don't know. I'm an idiot, I guess. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mass one because we're all talking about shit we can all relate to, and it's just weird that everybody spontaneously is on here. Yep, laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, it was that was a few days ago. I think that was a few days ago. I think you told me that. You know that I was doing live streams. Like I said before, randomly I've been woken up, turned on the YouTube, and because I knew something must have happened. Something must have happened. I keep telling myself, like, boom, a couple times it happened. Like it was so clear as day that it might have been what woke me up. Like I told you about the time I said something, and actually earlier that day I said something about it's not over. Somebody's going to run into another bridge and almost take it down, or so. I said something. It was on another video prior to that. It's like I had a word of knowledge happened. It's crazy. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Just all kind of came on here like spontaneously. Yeah, it's fate. You're right. In Christ. Yep, you're right, bro. What happened? Just to fill you in, any other newcomers? A few hours. I don't know how long I've been on here. About an hour, a little over an hour ago, I guess it was. I woke up suddenly and adrenalized, not even know what, like anxiety attack. And I turned on the internet and I saw Putin is being flown to his Ural Mountain bunker, they said. And there was a couple other things I saw, and I'm putting things together. And one of the things was that Russia is moving ICBMs around, nukes around all of a sudden, and supposedly three of them have warheads, nukes on them. They're getting ready to do something. And then a couple other videos was watching, people were talking about people predicting that the 24th rapture was going to happen. That's today. I don't know. Again, then maybe all the things you're watching on YouTube, maybe we're programming ourselves to wake up from the anxiety. But I don't think this is something supernatural. Yep. Yeah, man, it's something. What's it say? Cuba's fighting Russia. Exactly. You know something? A little while ago, Cuba was put in the dark, like they had their power grid went down. Right before that, near Washington D.C., a drone or something crash landed. It was on the news very briefly, and they cut the road off. They stopped traffic, and government people came and whatever crashed went and retrieved. I think they might have fired a cruise missile from a Russian sub up the coast towards Washington because it fell outside of Washington. This is about 3 weeks ago, and some of you guys might have heard me on the. I did a couple videos on it. Anyway, they never said any more. It kind of went into the dark, but like a couple days later, Cuba was put into the dark. Their whole grid, the power grid on the island, mysteriously went down, and Russia had their subs parked right off of Cuba and off of Florida. They might have been trying to sneak attack us or do something, maybe put us in the dark. So we probably retaliated. And I said this. So you go back maybe a couple weeks ago, 3, 4 weeks ago, and you'll see the videos if you hunt around for them. There you go. Pancakes and cookies. You have a sweet tooth going on there, right? Yes, they did, Tammy. But you saw that. You saw some of the videos I was talking about, and I know other people witnessed it. There's something really happened there, and I surmised that they might have done. It could have been something else, and there could have been no connection to the Cuba thing. But I was thinking, wait a minute, why the hell? A couple days later, now Cuba's in the dark, and nobody's talking about how or why. I think they, blew out their power grid somehow. There you go. For the grandkids, but you'll test a few out, right? Make sure they're good. Yeah. There you go. Salt brine. Soak your turkey in salt water and herbs. You can put herbs and stuff, pickling brine or whatever. Yeah, there is. There's a whole lot of shit. You know what? Literally, you almost got to be tapped into what's going on. That's why people don't know really. The average person, they're kind of asleep still. They don't. You know, I watch YouTube and a bunch of other shit and piece things together. Some mainstream media, but half the time they're bullshitting us. They're not giving us the truth. So you take a little piece that you heard from there, a little piece of something else, and you start putting things together because your mind's made to solve puzzles and problems. That's the way our mind works. God made it that way. And that's how we're getting our news. It's kind of weaving stories together. And they're calling it conspiracy theories. No, you left us with nothing else. We're in the dark and we have no choice. So we can function in our lives. We got to kind of try to figure out what the fuck's really going on. They're not telling us anything, or they're telling us as little as they can. You know, that's the first clue that something evil's been going on more and more, over the last few years. They're leaving us in the frickin' dark, not telling us nothing. And people started to realize that. Yeah, brine's the shit, dude. For turkey. Yep. Shit, I forgot. I keep forgetting it's Thanksgiving rolling in it. Exactly. You told me that before, mixed media. Massive awakening. I remember. Yep, you're right. You're right. See, the fact that we all been on here talking and on these live streams and everything, we all know we're not bullshitting each other. These things that we're saying can be validated if you go and hunt through the different videos, or maybe you saw them and shit. So maybe God's literally putting us all together to help us so we can sort of sort our way through and figure out what's next, because this shit's going to be chaos. Might be doing this to help us. Obviously, he's doing something to help us here because he's God. He's got our backs. You're right, Tammy. Absolutely good way of putting that. The winds of change aren't hurricane force. Category 5. I can't hear my cat. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? He's sitting on the footstool over there next to me. Yeah, that's the best way to do a turkey. You guys are right with that, the brine. And, yep. I'm surprised that there's any turkeys left out there because all the bird flu crap. They killed off millions of chickens. They're probably trying to kill off the turkeys to basically, they're trying to starve everybody in the long run. We're under siege. That's the way I look at it. Like, who the hell, why is all our food now being recalled? You know what I mean? People getting poisoned all over the United States. Deep fried turkey's the bomb. It's dangerous though if you don't do it right. A lot of people will put a turkey that's not completely thawed out, still got like ice crystals inside, in a deep fat fryer type thing. And usually they do it outside in a big, it looks like a big pot or whatever. Because if you do it inside, it's dangerous as shit. Because what happens, the oil will be bubbling away and could go up over the top and hit an open flame, and boom, you got a major fire. People burn their porches down and shit every year doing that shit because the ice that's still inside the turkey. You got to make sure it's completely thawed before you. You should make sure it's completely thawed before it's start frying it. Peanut oil, yep. Cajun injection, yep. I saw what the hell is his name? The Cajun cook, Justin. I don't remember his last name. The old guy. He made a turkey like that, or maybe it was Emerald Lagasse a few years back. Exactly, another way to raise prices. You're right, dude. Yeah, you gotta just be careful with it. Yep, every year, dude, somebody burning down their house with trying to cook turkeys outside of frying them. But I'll tell you what, some banging. That's a banging way to do it. That's incredible. Moist and tender turkey. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Get somebody else to fry it. Yeah. Is that true, left hook? I never heard that, but I can believe it. I've heard it. I've heard it happens a lot. They think it's all good, and there's still a little bit of ice crystals inside the cavity of the turkey, and they put the damn thing in the fryer and it boils up over and the open flame, it just goes up, boom. And a lot of people are stupid enough to do it right under, like on their porch, underneath an awning, and that thing catches fire, burns their house down. Maybe the neighbor's house if you're lucky. Smoke your own turkey there. You build a greenhouse. You could probably build a turkey smoker. Mixed media. Are you rolling out there, Mass One? Or are you hanging? It's getting. What's this? Exactly. We're all going to be smoked turkeys, especially if Russia launches one of them ICBMs. Our goose will be cooked, so to speak. All right, Mass One, if you're rolling out, thank you for hanging around. Appreciate you. Let's go Steelers. Yeah, you can make a smoker. There's a way to do it. I used to know somebody that did that. Let's just say, hang on. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, Mass One. Appreciate you. Yep. Yeah, Mass One's. He's from Pittsburgh. I'm actually an Eagles fan. You're a Miami Dolphin fan, aren't you, Left Hook? Is that your team, the Dolphins? Or am I wrong? Okay, yeah, yep. Thought you said that. Yep. I used to like the Dolphins when I was a kid, way, way, way back. They had Larry Zonka, Jim Kick, were the running backs, and they had Bob Greasy, the quarterback, and Paul Warfield, I think, was with them, and who the hell else? Mercury Morris. I used to know that Garo Premium was a kicker. That's going back to the 70s. Yeah, Dolphins were great back then, dude. Every now and then you get a team that just becomes like a dynasty for a couple of years. And they were one of the early ones, in my opinion. They got the Super Bowl a couple times, or I think over the next few years there. Trying to refresh it. I'm wondering if there's something wrong with it. Mine's probably how you doing? What's your name? Hasna. Mine's football. Yeah, I might have just kicked a couple people out of the chat by accident. I was trying to refresh. Last time I did that, I think somebody got knocked out of it. Where's Tammy at? Come on, Tammy. Tammy, are you still on the live stream? No, I've heard of cricket. I never played it. It's. Are you from England or over in I know they played over in England and might maybe over in India and several other countries I've heard of. No, I don't remember that. Got okay. I thought I might have kicked you off by accident because I just refreshed the chat slowed down. Oh, you're from Pakistan. All right. Had somebody from Afghanistan on here, guess a month ago or so. Well, no, not Afghan. No, she was from Pakistan too. Her name was Alice. I'm mistaken. I thought she was from Afghanistan. Nope. I'm afraid to ask what that is there, left hook. What were they called? Air kites or something? Or some kind of kite? Blow up kite. Is that what you said? I don't see anymore. You know what I like about Pakistan? You guys aren't Afghanistan. That's no, actually, I don't know a whole lot about your country there, but I did. Like I said, had somebody on here was pretty cool. We were talking for a couple hours. She was going to school in Pakistan, which I think she said she was going to try to go to school. But is that allowed? Because I know in certain countries, women aren't allowed to go to school. Maybe it's Iran that was, I forget. But anyway, I don't know a whole lot about your country, but what's it say? I don't know. I don't know what the hell cornhole is, but it doesn't sound it doesn't sound too fun to me. I don't know. Oh, you're allowed? Okay, to school? Yeah, that's cool. But I think there's areas. Is it? No, no. You know what? I'm sorry. Is it the Taliban doesn't want women to be educated or something? That's what we were talking about. Something like that. Because we were mentioning Afghanistan and Taliban was in Afghanistan. But I think she was from Pakistan. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's here a joke. Oh, toss across. Yeah, where you threw like bean bags at the thing at the and it had rolled the thing and get like tic tac toe three in a row. Is that what you're talking about there, Tammy? Yeah, exactly. PJ, you got it. Knock knock. Okay, who's there? It's who's there? What's your name? Hash name. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Are you trying to build the suspense to this knock knock joke, or is the time delayed again? I'm waiting for the punchline here. Exactly. Oh, he's typing. All right, it's typing slow. It's just taking a while. He's way over in Pakistan. Takes a while for it to get here, I guess. That's good. Yeah. That's what's up. He's trying to build the suspense with the punchline. I hope he didn't just. Well, there you. That's him. A happy farmer. I don't know. There you go, Jolly Rancher. Yeah, yeah, yep. I don't know where that. We're never going to hear. We're never going to hear the end of that joke. I guess. How crazy is it if YouTube just censored it? We're talking about how to censor and everything. Maybe, yeah. Oh man, oh man, that's harsh there. Yeah, but you were close enough that I could see the humor in it anyway. There, mixed media. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. That's still in the process of happening. That's not like you're going back to tell that joke. That shit's almost still going on. He's probably going to be in jail for life. All the shit that's coming out. Yeah, but sometimes the classless jokes are funny though. Right? Right? Exactly. Yeah, I pull the plug out of this thing. My hand's getting fried. I had to plug the charger in there. I got some battery at least now. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, my battery was almost dead. Now it's got about 20%. Yeah, what? Why? Right. Exactly. Yeah, it's a good one there. You get your ass kicked. Where'd you get those emojis? I never saw that one. I like that. It looks like the guy's getting his ass kicked by that. I heard that one before there. Rust Sanga. Yeah, somebody said that the other day. Were you on the live stream a couple of days? That's that same or something very similar to that. Yep. Dog gone. Yep. The old dog falling off the cliff. Dog gone. Right. Yeah, I heard that one before. Yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night, dude. I'm tired of shit. Finally, you know what? When I got on here, well, I was adrenalized. Now I'm just chilling. I think I'm gonna call it a night. See you guys. I think I'm gonna turn off this live stream. You guys have a great. Hey, if you can, throw me a thumbs up on the way out. But we've had a lot of people in there, and looks like I only got 8 thumbs up there. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. I'm about ready for crash up. Thank you. You guys have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, all of you. I appreciate you all. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, exactly. 3 a.m. again. It's kind of weird that happened that way. Everybody just showed up. I think it's a sign of the times, man. So God bless everybody. Maybe you never know. Maybe we'll all be hanging together elsewhere if the end of the world comes. Maybe God will sweep us out of here and take us away. Yep. Yeah. You got a good one, Mixed Media. Thanks for stopping by. Right? See you guys. Have a good one. And again, if anybody didn't hit me with a thumbs up on the way out, if you do, that'd be cool. Have a good one.